Welcome to the Women Leaders Association podcast, where we believe we go further, faster, and have more fun when we go together. Be sure to tune in each week to hear an empowering message from the world's top women executives, trailblazers, entrepreneurs, and all-around fierce female leaders. I'm your host, Julianne Kirkland, and I will be taking you on a deep dive of each message to equip you with the principles, strategies, and tools you need to start crushing your goals, increasing your impact, creating work-life harmony, and did I mention have more fun? Because when you love what you do it better. The Women Leaders Association is the world's largest women executives association with over 30,000 women in executive and leadership positions who are committed to the development and advancement of women in the corporate arena. If you would like to get involved in a Women Leaders Association chapter, would enjoy daily podcasts, or you desire to become a part of the Women's Mastermind group near you, simply go to womenleaderspodcast.com. Now let's tune in for this incredible message. 3, 2, 1. Hey, welcome back to the Women Leaders Association. I'm your host, Julianne Kirkland, and I'm so excited and honored Donna is with us today. Welcome, Donna.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Yes, I am so, guys, this is just such an honor because Donna Forehand, I get the privilege of knowing her personally, but just what she has done in the past several years to help hundreds of people reach financial freedom. I was like, I got to get her on the show. I got to, because she's got to let people know how that can be possible for them. So Donna, go into a little bit about what got you into this business in the first place.
Oh, well, we kind of came across it by accident. My husband and I have always been entrepreneurs, and stepping away from the last company that we were in, we knew going forward we wanted to continue to own our own business, and we wanted good training and a good culture. And actually, Symmetry kind of found us, and so here we had the ability to write our own ticket, and build something spectacular. So. We came here in 2018, and we were hoping that this would be our last hurrah. And I really believe this is where we're going to retire from. So grateful to this company.
And it's so cool to me because not only have y'all helped your clients, right? People that have come to you looking for debt-free life solutions and things like that, but also your ability to help people come into this business, build their own business, and reach their own financial freedom and their goals and their aspirations and their futures. So talk a little bit about that side of it, because your role is very important in making sure these people are a right fit, right? That is going to be a right fit together, but also you see in people, you see in their potential. And so you call that forth and you allow people to kind of grow and expand. And so talk a little bit about your passion for helping people.
You just said it. It's a passion to help other people. And it's completely different now than it was 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I was still figuring it out. And 6 years ago, didn't know where it was going to go. And now that I've experienced it, my husband and I have experienced it, and we have grown this business and helped so many other people, I want to sing from the mountaintop that this is an amazing opportunity to build your own business, to have something for yourself. And it really has given us the ability to dream again. Yeah. And to realize that we can have whatever we want in this life if we put our mind to it. And so, and it doesn't matter what you've done in the past. It really, really doesn't. Whether you are highly educated and have, degrees, or you've only worked in a warehouse before, we have all walks of life here. And what matters the most to me is what you want going forward and how much you care. Yeah. And if you can express that, you're not afraid to pick up the phone and just dive in. Yes, this is insurance sales, but we're really solving problems and helping people. And we learn to ask the right questions and build relationships. So that's one of our core values here. Relationships matter and people come first. And it's not just referring to our clients, it's referring to all the people on our team. And as you know, we have a spectacular team. They're very, very close knit and dear friends. So, yeah.
I love that. And it's so important because, there are so many industries out there, right? Industry represented out there in these, grow your own business, have a team, your upline, your downline, all of those different factors. And I have dabbled in and out of them since, I was 20 years old. And this is so different because, to your point, the people who are here want to be here, want to be a part of something bigger than themselves,
Yeah.
truly have a passion for solving problems and helping people. And that is so magnetic. That is a magnetic atmosphere to be in. And so you do just want to be better. You want to rise to the atmosphere that y'all have created. And it's so, so special. I love that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome. So, what have been some of the things that you personally have had to overcome to get to where you are now?
Oh, myself.
Yeah.
I mean, I never thought about self-development before I came to Symmetry. Just didn't have time for it. Didn't think about it. I thought I was a good manager in all of the businesses that we owned, but when you come here, we read the books, we talk about it, and you learn that there's a difference between being a good manager and being a good leader.
Absolutely.
And so I'm a work in progress, and you never achieve. There's not an end when it comes to self-development. So I had to get rid of a lot of negativity in my life and change my mindset. And that's the hardest thing to overcome sometimes is your own mind. And I would say my outlook on life has changed so much in the last 6 years, and I'm really, really grateful for this company and for the people that are in it, because they make you want to be better too.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I think so many people get in that same part where I'm too busy to self-improve, right? Like there's not enough time in the day. But to not do that is really cutting yourself short, right? And so, what are some of the things that you've either read or listened to or advice you've received that have really been an anchor for your personal development to be able to grow?
Well, there's so many books. Atlas of the Heart. I love, love, love that book. You read it?
Yes.
Yeah. And of course, I read your book too, and I love that one. Let's see, piece of advice. Someone told me in the very, very beginning when I got here, I'm like, okay, I'm going to be Scott's assistant. I'm going to be the recruiter. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And, stepping into those roles, what do you think I need to do? And the best piece of advice I got was, Donna, we just need you to be you. And, I blew it off then, but looking back, we all bring special things to the table, and we don't have to be like those around us. We just have to cherish the differences. So, yeah.
I love that. And I love how you encourage that. I mean, you embody that advice from so long ago today. You encourage that with all of your agents that come through. It's you, be yourself, speak in your authentic voice, and I think especially now with AI and, all McDonald's now are going to robots, like everything is trying to be as efficient as possible, but people still matter, and I love that both you and Scott see people and you believe in people. Yes, systems, but you have to have people to work the systems. And, you can have the same system, right, that works, and different personalities that work it differently and have different results because of that. And I love that, whether somebody wants to come in and work 10 hours a week just for some like play money, right? Or they want to make a full go of it and make hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like it's completely available to them. And in y'all's level of empathy and compassion and dedication and just respect for who those people are as individuals, is not changing because of what they produce. And I love that about you guys.
Thank you. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. So what's one thing as a leader in this business, and you have seen, people come and go because it happens in every industry, right? But what are some of the things that have challenged you the most, either as a leader or as an individual?
Being unrecognized or
Mm,
unrealized potential, you know, encouraging people to let them know that they can do this. That's hard. Wanting it more for someone than they want it for themselves.
yeah.
Um, and then, when people come on our team, we develop relationships, and people come and go, and it's heartbreaking when they do, because as much as you say, oh, we're going to stay in touch, it tends to not happen. So that's always a challenge. People are a challenge.
Yeah.
Um, the work itself is simple, you
Mhm.
know. I think the hardest part for me is taking control of my calendar. That's really, really big. And I would say public speaking is always a problem for me, but I've gotten over a lot of those fears. So
Awesome. That's
um,
awesome.
yeah,
And I think it's so important for people who maybe, you're listening to this and you're like, okay, this sounds like it's doable for me too. And absolutely it is, and we would invite you to come and be on one of Donna's calls where she just kind of gives an overview of how the system works, right? We keep referring to the system, how the system works, how it can work for you, how you can work it to the best of your abilities, things like that. So you have a full picture and understanding. And so Donna, you would recommend that they go to the forehandagency.com for that, right?
well, yeah. To get in touch with us, go to theforehandagency.com. You can reach out to me. You can find us online. Scott's got lots of videos on YouTube and stuff. And I do a Zoom call on several nights a week, but Monday nights at 6 o'clock Eastern, and go over the business and how it can make a difference for you. And I just kind of share our story and what the potential is.
Yeah. So what's been some of your favorite uh achievements and accolades? Because even though I say on the show all the time, like our achievements are great, but it doesn't make us who we are. But but they're still fun to celebrate. So what are some of your biggest achievements that you've had in this business?
Oh goodness. Well, Scott and I have earned a lot of awards, and they're pretty pieces of glass that sit behind his desk. I don't care about the awards. I really don't. I care about the relationships that we build with each other. But I think we've gotten a couple of Quigleys. I know nobody knows what that is, but that's our mascot. It's a porcupine. It's super cute. I don't know why insurance companies have mascots like.
I don't know, but I love it. He's adorable.
He is. And if you've ever seen a porcupine eat some carrots, that's really cute. Impact Player of the Year in 2023. That, receiving that award in at conference and in front of all of our peers, that meant a lot. Because that's what we're here to do, is make an impact on people.
Right.
And yeah, that was pretty amazing.
Yeah, I love that. And, when you talk about relationships, and yes, it is also the relationships with your team, the relationship between you and Scott that you've developed, because she's working with her spouse here, everybody. Like that can be contentious, let's be real. But the fact that y'all have figured this out for yourselves and y'all have grown closer because of it, but also the relationships that y'all have built with clients over the years, and how it's not just like Scott's not just their insurance sales guy and that's it.
No,
That there is, compassion and empathy and support there. He talks a lot about how when you get that first claim, that first death claim, and that family is looking to you for support and guidance. And it's not just sales. Anything you do, you're in sales, people. Let's be real. So if you're saying like, I don't like sales, well, everything you do is sales.
yeah,
So it's finding, like Donna was talking about, that impact and that influence, what truly motivates you, what makes your heart skip a beat, what inspires you to get up every day and keep going. And, I never thought that I would ever sell insurance, ever. But to me, that's like just the other part of it. That's just like one of the tools of what I'm actually doing.
Yeah, nobody wakes up and says, I want to be an insurance agent. They don't
Yeah.
say that to children unless they're a child of a great agent and they have a great life. But it allows us the opportunity to pursue those things that we are passionate about.
Yeah.
I know you have a lot of passions outside of this position, this job.
Yeah.
And so do I. And it gives us the opportunity to pursue those.
That's right.
And when my husband and I came here, we brought a lot of debt with us. I've told this story before, and that was a dark cloud that used to hang over my head. And we put the debt.
Will you share how much debt? Like, are you willing to say that number?
It was over $400,000.
Over $400,000 in debt. That's no small potatoes, people. Like, this is a big deal.
Yeah, and we've wiped it away. It's gone. And when you get that dark cloud off of you, your perspective changes.
Yeah.
And I tell people that the debt-free life gets you out of debt in 7 to 9 years, including your mortgage, your cars, your credit cards, student loans, whatever. And when that happens, when you actually see that light at the end of the tunnel, and when you're there, and I have the opportunity to invest in people when I see a need, and I couldn't do that before. Never even thought about it before, So it's a blessing to be here and to have this business and to help other people grow and realize their dreams too.
Yeah, I love that. So Donna, what would be the piece of advice that you would give to the woman listening right now, again, who's thinking like, okay, I can see myself here. What would be the piece of advice that you would tell her, okay, look, this is the question you need to ask yourself. This is the real moment you need to have with yourself in the mirror or at night or in the shower or whatever. What piece of advice would you give to her to kind of look introspectively to move forward?
Dig deep and ask yourself, what do you want out of life? What do you want for your family? And then dig deeper again, because it's not about a house or a car or, these things. It's about who you're doing it with and how you're going to get there and what impact you want to make. And also, it's not out of your reach. You can do it too. So ask yourself why, because on those days that it gets hard, you're going to need to lean on something, a powerful why. Why? What do you want? And share it with someone. Yeah. When you have someone by your side that you truly love and can support you in those dreams and talk about it and make a plan to put it in place, you can get there. You can do it.
Yeah. And, to, again, your credit, you and Scott's credit, have created this atmosphere, this team atmosphere. And I say atmosphere more than the word team, because it is a place of being. It's in every single breath you take. It's in the whole experience of who you guys are and being in that space. And even though you're in, Virginia and I'm in Georgia, like it's almost palpable, just that energy that you guys carry. And being a part of that allows you to dream bigger and to share those dreams and not be told, because y'all, let's be real. How many times with our like inner circle, if you're not watching on YouTube, I'm air quoting right now, our inner circle and our family are like, oh, really? You want to do that? Are you sure? Right. And then you start doubting yourself. Okay, well, maybe I don't need a house on the beach. Well, maybe I don't need to send my kids to private school, right? Like you start downplaying your hopes and dreams because of what other people have in their world and their perspective. But God didn't give you that God did not give them the vision. He gave you, right? And so to be in an atmosphere where you have people that are like, okay, yeah, and like, oh, that's a great dream. And where are you going to go? What are you going to do? Who are you going to do it with? And you're like, oh, there's more. Oh, and it's just, it allows you that freedom to dream again. And to your point, when you have been in the space of debt and that dark cloud, like you were talking about, it's hard to dream. It's hard to think of what's possible for you.
I couldn't see beyond tomorrow.
Yeah.
And now the future is wide open.
I love that. Donna, thank you so much for coming and being on this call today.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
I love it.
The forehandagency.com is where you can connect with Donna. And what else, Donna? What is one last piece of advice or just inspiration that you'd like to give today?
Last piece of advice: just go out there and make it a great day. You can do it.
And that, she's so profound. Even in just that sweet little sentiment, go out and make it a great day. It's our choice. We have the ability to choose to make the next moment great, to make the day great, right? If you've already had a bad day and you're listening to it, it's over. Let that be gone. It was a moment. Yeah, it was a moment. Don't let it be a monument. And make the rest of today great. We believe in you. We are here for you. Please reach out and connect. We truly do love to connect with you all.
Thank you.
All right. If you're looking for more conversations just like this, be sure to head over to womenleaderspodcast.com.